What up YouTube, this is Scrubquad Pro here from the Cash Kelly and AC Network, sharing my thoughts and opinions on this past episode of Monday Night Raw. Pretty much just going to break down a few matches, and of course the whole main event storyline with CM Punk, Triple H, and Kevin Nash, how it continues to grow, and pretty much have the possibility to be one of the better storylines in the past decade. Alright, so Monday Night Raw opened up with a segment between Alberto Del Rio and John Cena, shortly joined by CM Punk and Triple H, and it was pretty much John Cena and CM Punk discussing their case on why they should have their shot at Alberto Del Rio at Night of Champions. And when Cena first cut his promo, it was just him and Del Rio, and it's been different. Like this week and last week, there's been a little bit more of a fire under John Cena's character, which kind of makes me think that he doesn't need a heel turn to be entertaining like he can be. Like everyone thinks, oh, he needs to have a heel turn to be entertaining. Well, he really doesn't, as long as he has a fire lit under his character, and he showed that tonight, and he had showed that a little bit last week as well. And then CM Punk came out and he discussed how he had beaten John Cena twice and all that. And then Triple H came out and pretty much said, you guys are just going to face each other for the chance at Alberto Del Rio at Night of Champions. And then he also told Alberto Del Rio that he had a match next. So Del Rio's match was against John Morrison, which he did end up winning. And I don't really know, but there's something about John Morrison that I just don't really like. I don't know, maybe it's, I mean, he's definitely talented, like in-ring ability-wise, but his character is just green. I don't know what it is. I guess he's just too green for me to handle to be in the main event scene when you have someone like Zack Ryder or Drew McIntyre who isn't as green with their characters and pretty much has the same in-ring ability. So I just don't know. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of John Morrison, but he lost, so it's okay. And then we had a tag team championship match between Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne against David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy, and Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne won this match. It's really good to see underutilized talent form a tag team and be a successful tag team, and it's also really nice to see Evan Bourne get his hands on some gold finally, because he is one of the most electrifying superstars with his shooting star press. That's wicked insane. So I'm glad that those two got the tag team championships, and hopefully it'll bring a little bit more legitimacy to the tag team division. And midway through Raw, we had a segment between Triple H and Kevin Nash, and then of course joined by CM Punk, and it was pretty much how Triple H wouldn't let Kevin Nash hit CM Punk, or he asked him to leave and all that stuff. And CM Punk came out and cut another good promo. He made fun of Stephanie McMahon, of course, like he always does, and he pretty much blamed her for sending the text, which is what I think happened. That's what I think happened. And all that stuff, and then it pretty much ended with Kevin Nash punching CM Punk in the face, and then him and Triple H ran off up the ramp while CM Punk kind of just laid there in the ring. And then shortly after that, we saw Triple H walking through the hallways, and then John Laurinaitis comes running up, and he pretty much says, Kevin Nash been in a car accident, you should go check him out at this hospital right here, and he gave a name for some Canadian hospital. I don't even know if it was a real hospital. And so Triple H was like, alright, John, you be in charge, I'm gonna go run off and check on Kevin. And then we had the main event match between John Cena and CM Punk, which was won by John Cena due to the interference by Kevin Nash, who clearly wasn't in a car accident. The finish itself was predictable, but I'm glad, because I didn't really want CM Punk to be involved in this title picture. I want John Cena and Alberto Del Rio, and that's what WWE gave you. It's really the first time in a while that I've actually wanted John Cena in the title picture. And I didn't want CM Punk in there because I really like this storyline he has going on with Kevin Nash and Triple H, and he doesn't need the title to be legitimate. Like, there's some superstars who need the title to be legitimate, but with this storyline, CM Punk doesn't need it. Like, when John Cena was in the whole Nexus storyline, he didn't need the title to make it a legitimate storyline, and that's the same thing here with CM Punk. So this feud itself, or this little storyline, it could really go anywhere. It could have CM Punk versus Triple H at WrestleMania. It could have CM Punk in a 2-on-1 handicap with Kevin Nash and Triple H. They could even bring back X-Pac or Shawn Michaels, or it could lead up to a bigger picture of CM Punk versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania. And if that does happen, they may even make a tag match between John Cena and Stone Cold versus CM Punk and The Rock. Could be something like that. And because recently Stone Cold did an interview and he said that he was not against having a match with CM Punk, which means it's completely possible. So you never know. WWE may contact him and ask him if he really wants to do it, and they can make it happen. So this storyline itself has tons of places to go, and then it's not the only legitimate storyline in the WWE or on Raw right now. I mean, you have John Cena and Alberto Del Rio, which is a good storyline, of course, with CM Punk. I mean, not CM Punk, with John Cena stepping up his character a little bit, with a little bit more fire and intensity in it, and of course Alberto Del Rio being a dominant heel champion. So right now Raw is looking really good. There's tons of good storylines. You got the mid-card storylines going on, new tag champions, and of course the main event storyline. So overall I was really pleased with this episode, and the main thing was it keeps you wanting more, and that's what it does. I want to watch next week, and I haven't really felt that in a couple months. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Peace.